We see you're filming.
Who's we?
Myself and another person. Can we help you with something?
Oh, who are you, ma'am?
I'm a branch chief on the third floor. What can I help you with?
And your name?
Sir, what are you doing in the building?
I'd just like to know who I'm speaking with.
Well, I'd like to know who I'm speaking with. So if you could just tell me what
Well,
you're doing in
you're
the
the
building.
public servant, right?
Okay, let's go down and talk to security officer and we can direct you where you need to go.
I don't need to speak with anyone, ma'am.
Okay, are you here to see a particular agency?
I'm here to look at all the agencies
For
and
what
take a look
reason?
at them. What do you mean?
Okay, let me go get the security.
Yeah, you could do whatever you'd
Yeah.
like, ma'am. That's fine.
Is it part of your job as a journalist to go around and check the building?
Yeah, for sure. 100%. That's part of my job.
So, because this is state building.
Yeah, I understand that.
and
That's
then at the
exactly
same-
why I'm
then
here.
At the same time, there is somebody responsible for this building.
Sure.
So, if you want to see all the places there, you must consult so that they can guide you.
Well, I don't want to go in any places that are restricted or anything like that. I'm just going to stay in the publicly accessible areas, Orlando. But again, I really don't have much else to say. I just want to go about. This is delaying my. This is delaying, so I'm gonna continue about my business. Thank you.
I'm sorry about it. But,
No, I'm just gonna continue about my business.
I'm only doing my duty, okay?
Yeah, your duty
you,
is to
bro.
observe and
Yeah,
report,
yeah.
Orlando.
Good luck. God bless you, man.
You too. Have a great day. Thanks.
Did you need help?
Oh, I'm okay, ma'am. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Are you recording? You're not allowed to record in here.
I'm not allowed to record.
No.
Why?
You're not. So could you turn it off for me, please?
Who are you,
Just
ma'am?
Huh?
Who are you?
My name is Rena.
Rena?
Rena.
Rena. No, and why wouldn't I allow to
You're
record?
not allowed to record in here.
But why?
There's actually a sign up there that says you're not allowed to.
There's a sign?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the purpose of the...
You're just not allowed to because there's confidential information.
You're just not allowed to. There's confidential...
have
You guys left confidential information out in the public lobby here?
We don't have confidential information, but people who are speaking, they're giving out their confidential information, so that's why.
Oh, I thought you just left confidential information out in the public. Okay. So I'll just keep to the public areas then, where there's no confidential information.
So could you turn it off for me, please?
Rena?
Yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't turn it off.
Why can't you?
Unfortunately for you. Because I'm exercising...
Okay, unfortunately,
right.
then I'm going to have to ask you to leave because we cannot have you recording in here due to the confidential information.
But you just said there was no confidential information
Right,
out here in the
we can't
public
let
lobby.
People are speaking in the lobby that can be heard, so that's why. So that's
But
why
what
we're
if,
not allowed in.
so if I can hear it, so if I was in here without recording or secretly recording, I could still get that confidential information,
Right,
according
but
to
if
you.
just- but it's not allowed. So if you don't,
Well, it's not a
leave, then
law.
I'll have to-
Yeah, it's not a law, Rena.
Well, okay, but we don't allow it in this office. So could you please not? Could you
No,
please turn it off?
I can't. I
Okay.
can't.
Okay, then I'm gonna have to have you removed. Okay.
You're not gonna have me removed. That's what the other public servant who would fail to identify herself tried to do. Have me removed. Hi, how are you?
Who are you?
My name's Sean. What's your name?
Ramona.
Ramona. Nice to meet you, Ramona.
And where are you coming from?
Coming from the second floor.
Okay, you are looking for someone or
I'm not looking for anybody in particular, no. I'm not. Thank you, though.
you are, there's no cameras or videos allowed?
Photography is prohibited. I thought this was state property, not federal property.
If you want to talk with your manager.
Yeah, I mean, this is a public lobby. I have the right to record, so I don't know why I wouldn't be able to.
Okay, let me, what's your name?
My name's Sean.
Sean.
Yeah. Thanks, Ramona. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Can I help you?
Hey, sir. How are you?
Okay.
My name is Sean.
Yeah.
Can I get your name?
My name is Mr. McGinnis.
Mr. McGinnis. And you are here? Your position?
I work for the DDS office right here.
Okay. I always had a question about this sign here. I thought we were on state property. I thought this was a state office.
It is a state office building, but this is a federal program that's run through the state, so I can't let you on the inside the suite.
Oh, I'm not going. I don't want to go into restricted areas or anything like that. What I'm saying, this is a public lobby, right?
Right here.
Okay. Yeah. So I was just wondering. I was curious because it says federal property over here. No pictures or video
Yep.
on federal property.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I was just curious on because I thought this was a
Can I
state
ask
building.
who you're with?
Oh, I'm an independent journalist.
Okay.
I'm an independent journalist.
Okay. So you're just recording.
Yeah, just taking some pictures and video, working on a story out here on the state building here.
Okay.
And you're a federal employee?
I'm a state employee.
You're a state employee?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But somehow this is federal property?
Federally funded.
Federally funded?
Yeah. So
Okay.
everything in there is.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go in a restricted area anyway. But
Yeah.
thank you, Mr.
Okay.
McGinnis, right?
Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks, Ramona. Appreciate it. So here in the lobbies, all right.
Have you like spoken to the building management to give them a heads up?
I spoke to security,
Okay.
but no, I haven't spoken to anybody from management yet.
Okay. It'd be a good idea to give them a heads up, probably just for safety and security. I mean, people get kind of sketchy when somebody's recording because we don't know what the intent is and what's going on.
Oh,
I would probably just.
I mean,
give them a heads up.
I would just think that if somebody had nefarious purposes for recording, they would probably do it more secretively, not out in the open.
Possibly, but
Right.
we don't know. These days, honestly, we don't know. So I would,
It's always
I would
these
just
days.
be-
But
be
all right,
safe
take
and
care.
Give somebody a heads up.
Take care.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Hi. Can I ask who you are, please?
Hi, who are you, sir?
Who are you? I asked you who you are
I have no idea who you are, sir.
because I didn't tell you because I asked you a question first and you did not answer. So please take that away.
Don't touch
Go-
me. Hey,
go somewhere else.
hey,
Go away.
don't touch me.
Go away.
What is wrong with you? Who are you?
There's nothing wrong with me.
Turn your
You're
badge
not-
around. Who are you?
You're not supposed to be here
Who are you?
unless you. Who are you?
Sir, you came up to me. I didn't come up to your
You're
office or
filming
you.
people for no reason.
Who
in-
are
In our
you?
suite. We've had multiple complaints about you already on multiple floors in this building.
I have not
So
been
I'm asking
unreasonable.
you who you are.
Okay, but what makes you think you could just go and put your hands
What
on
makes you
me?
think that you cannot tell me who
If
you
I
are?
want to go put your hands on
What
you,
makes you think you cannot
How would
tell
you
me
feel
who
about
are?
that?
Let's go back to the beginning. I asked you who you are. You will not
that's not
answer
how it
me.
works. You work for the
It
public.
is.
You are a public servant. Who
I am
are you?
a public servant.
I am a
But
member
how
of
do
the
you know
public.
that? How would you know that? You're a what employee?
I am the member of the public.
Okay. So why are you here?
Call the police. Do what you need to do. Yeah, because this man needs to get charged for assault. What's wrong with you?
Excuse me. No, it's okay.
I asked
You came up to me. You came up to me and immediately assaulted me. Why? And it's all on camera too. Not only my camera, but body camera. So go ahead and call the police so we can show them. All right?
All right. Kind of why I wanted to like make sure we talk to somebody downstairs. Just kinda get-
Yeah, because I can get assaulted. I'm not the danger.
Sorry, we got a hearing.
I'm not the
going on
danger.
downstairs, so this
Yeah.
place have to be quiet.
Okay, it can be quiet. The only person that started anything was the gentleman who refused to identify himself. That's the only person who started anything here. Okay?
We're just trying to conduct business.
You can conduct. I'm trying to conduct my business. Okay. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to report a crime. Sir, I'd like to report a crime.
Yes.
I was assaulted by one of the employees here.
Okay. Where was the assault?
I was on the 3rd floor.
And can you describe can I see your ID, please?
Sure. As soon as you, I'll give you my ID. As soon as you are about to, when you tell me that you're going to effect arrest on a person who assaulted me.
I don't even know the.
I know, but maybe we should figure out who he is first, and then we can move on there. But he's on camera assaulting me under California Penal Code
Okay.
Which is it?
So.
240.
Yes.
Definition of assault.
So. Pretty much.
Can I get your name and badge number? I'm sorry.
Sure. Officer Mellos, 17723.
Officer Mayes?
Mellos, MELLOS.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. So. Tell me about what happened.
So I was just exactly what I'm doing now. I'm an independent journalist. My name is Sean. I'm working on Sean. Yeah, I'm working on a story here. SEAN. I'm working on a story here at the State Building. I'm in the publicly accessible areas, just taking some pictures and video here. That woman that you were about to speak to, she came up to me and she said, "What were you doing here?" I said, "Ma'am, what's your name?" She wouldn't identify herself to me, so I said, "I'm going to go about my business, ma'am." I spoke to security after she called security on me. Security came up. I spoke with security. I said, "Hey, my name is Sean." He was very nice with me. I said, "My name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just gathering some content for a story I'm working on." And he said, "Well, maybe you should have asked for permission from government management. I mean, the building management, which I assume is this gentleman here, Rick." No, I didn't ask for any permission because I explained to him that, I consider myself to be the management of this building because I am a taxpayer here. I am just trying to exercise the right. I don't need to ask permission to exercise the First Amendment right. So I didn't, and I continued about doing what I was doing, my constitutionally protected activity. And another man came up to me, the man in question, wouldn't identify himself to me, and He told me he said, what's my name? I said, sir, what's your name? Any public servant I come in contact with, I always like to know who I'm speaking with before I give any personal identifying information, because it's my right to remain silent. It's my right not to identify myself to law enforcement or anyone else. So I said, what's your name? He wouldn't give it to me. He says, why are you recording? You don't belong here. You're in our suite. You don't belong here. His suite being the third floor, I assume. You don't belong here. And then he goes to try and take my phone, my camera, from me. And in the process, he grabs my hand. So that's what happened. And
So how did he grab your hand? Can you describe that to me?
yeah, he basically just went with one hand to try and grab my camera and take it from me.
Were you holding just like
Yeah, just like that. Just like I'm holding it now. He went with one hand to try and grab this one, and then the other hand, he grabbed this hand. He grabbed my left hand.
Did he cause any injuries to you?
No, he didn't cause any injuries to me. But I'm sure he had the intent to, or at least that's, by trying to, that's the
I'm
intent.
just asking what happened. So
Yeah, no.
He didn't cause any.
He didn't cause any injuries to me, no. Other than the fact that he attempted to assault me. That's what, he assaulted me under the definition of assault.
Okay, and what do you need from us? How can I help?
I would like you to find the gentleman in question, the man in question, the person who committed the crime. And if he wants, I don't want to have to press charges. I don't want anyone to ever go to jail. That is not my intention, especially for something so minor. But he did break the law, so I would like you to find him. And if he just simply apologizes, we can move on. We could shake hands and move on as men, and that's it. I apologize for trying to take your property from you. How would, if I went to go and try to take your phone from you right now,
We don't know. I haven't talked to him, so I don't even know what he was trying to do.
Okay, well, I mean, trying to grab someone.
I need to, if we're gonna document this, I need to get your information, and there's a desk over here, we can use it just right now, get information. All right, sir, give me a few minutes.
Sure, no problem. I'll wait here.
Please.
Sure.
Give me a minute, I'll be ready.
All right, I'll wait here.
All right, so would you be willing to show me the footage just to make sure that I spoke to the right person? I spoke to someone that described the incident just like the one that you spoke
Yep.
to me. So, but I don't know. The clothing doesn't match to what you described.
Okay, I might have been wrong. But here he is.
Hi, who are you, sir? Who are you? Think so.
So you can see the whole encounter. How he just comes out of him.
Yeah, sure. What you need to do.
Hi. Can I ask who you are, please?
Hi, who are you, sir?
Who are you? I asked you who you are.
I have no idea who you are, sir.
Because I didn't tell you, because I asked you a question first and you did not answer. So please take that away.
Don't touch me. Hey,
Somewhere else.
Hey,
Go away.
don't touch me.
Go away.
What is wrong with you? Who are you?
There's nothing wrong with me.
Turn your badge around. Who are you?
I'm supposed to be here.
Who are you?
Listen, who are you?
Sir, you came up to me. I didn't come up to your office or
Filming
you.
people for no reason.
Who are you?
In our suite. We've had multiple complaints about you already on multiple floors in this building.
I have not
So
been
I'm asking you who you are.
Okay, but what makes you think you could just go and put your hands
What
on
makes you
me?
think that you cannot tell me?
If I were to go put your hands on
What
you,
makes you think you cannot
how would
tell
you
me
feel
who
about
you are?
that?
Let's go back to the beginning. I asked you who you
That's
are.
basically it.
that's not how it works.
At this point, I already had spoken to security here, the security guard that's actually stationed here. At this point, I already had spoken to him, and I explained to him my name, what was I doing here. This individual just took it upon itself to do what he did.
Okay. Are you willing to identify yourself? Show me an ID to document.
What's his name? What's his information?
It would be on a report that I will file that you're requesting for me to document this incident, and and it'll be available to you. But I need to identify yourself. I cannot just disclose his information.
It's not private. I'm putting a complaint against him, so I should know I should be able to know.
But by the same token, I need to know who I'm giving this information.
Okay,
to.
listen. I'm gonna give you my identification. Will you provide me with his name before I leave here today?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna investigate the incident. This is a party that you interacted with. I'm gonna ask you not to go look for him. You don't need to talk to him anymore. I got all the information I need for my incident report. So I'll
What's that report number?
I don't have that. I'm gonna pull that number because I have to go back to the office or get a number from the office. So that'll happen later. But it'll be documented. And what is your plan? Are you done with your footage that you need to get from this place?
Yeah, I've gotten all the footage I need to. I've been to all 3 floors, and there was nothing else I needed to conduct here. No, my business is concluded here.
So is your plan to leave the premises?
Yeah, that's my plan. Yeah, I've nothing else to do.
All right, so can I ask you what kind of work are you doing?
I'm an independent journalist. I work on government corruption, government accountability, things of that nature.
Okay, do you have are you working for, do you have
I work for myself. I do have a website and social media that I do publish to. That's correct. Yeah.
Do you have the name?
My
company's name is Long Island Audit, Inc.
Long Island Audit. Got it.
Long Island Audit, Inc. That's the company name.
And you have a social media channel or where you?
Same name.
Okay.
Yep, it will be the same name.
Are you on multiple platforms?
Yeah.
Okay.
All you have to do is you could just Google my name, or you can just type in Long Island Audit Inc. and it'll all pop up for you. And like I said, I hold the government accountable. I do trainings at law enforcement departments, First Amendment trainings. Again, I was here not to bother anybody. I was here to just take some pictures and video in the publicly accessible areas. And this individual, Todd Sickinger, is that?
Your guess is as good as mine.
But it's Sickinger.
Yes.
Okay.
So, all right. So,
did you get what department he worked for?
yes. So everything is going to be, I'm not going to go over all the information. I'll give you the report number. You can get a copy and it'll include all the information that you need. But you asked me for the name and I can give you that right away. But
yeah.
But for the rest of the information, I'm going to ask you to wait for the report to be typed. And then you can request that report at our office.
Okay. So he didn't feel like apologizing for his actions?
I can disclose that, or I can make him apologize to me.
I understand that. So are you going to be arresting him for assault?
No arrest will be made today. I put it that way.
Why would that be?
Because
did you not just see the assault?
I saw the incident. Yes, I saw the incident. And there's
unwanted touching of an individual is an assault.
Correct.
Okay.
So, as I said earlier, all the information and all my reasoning for doing what I'm going to do, it will be in that report.
So you're saying you don't have probable cause to arrest him?
Today, no. No arrest will be made today.
And is that your discretion, or is that because you don't have probable cause?
That's because I don't have all the information I need today.
Okay.
To make that.
The video you just saw, would you like a copy of the video?
If you're willing to share that copy with me, I'll write down my
email. Sure.
So you can
I can send you a copy of the video. I think that would help your investigation, right?
Okay, sir.
I'll send it over. If I'm going to send you over the video, if you could send over the incident number in return.
Sure.
All right.
We'll do that.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.